Hi, it's me again. And what's going on with Andrew Neil? Because he left his official post with GB News and has said he's only going to appear on there now as one of the talking heads. And now I'm seeing reports that he might be headed back to the BBC. What's going on? Let's take a look at the story. Andrew Neil could return to the BBC after meeting Director General Tim Davie for a constructive conversation in the wake of quitting GB News. Davie met Neil in the aftermath of his dramatic GB News exit when the pair enjoyed a constructive conversation. Although no job offers were made, the talks suggested that Davie could clear a path for the presenter to return. According to The Times, the discussion proved to help build back a relationship after Neil left the BBC under a cloud last year by Davie's decision to axe the Andrew Neil show. Neil said he could not repair the damage done. So is Andrew Neil trying to make it sound like he, at great expense and great effort, built his own news network in a revenge attack on the BBC because they cancelled the Andrew Neil show? I mean, I've heard of petty revenge, but that's mad, isn't it? And how can he then go and do all that and say he wants to change news and he wants to stop all the bias in news and everything, and then walk out of the thing he set up to go back to the BBC, the company, the news provider, whatever, that he was ardently against and said needed changing? He's gonna go back, is he? And what's going to happen to GB News? Well, I've got a bit of a theory on that, and I reckon Nigel's going to take over. Don't you? Nigel, the boss of GB News. It sounds about right, doesn't it? And to be fair, the only thing that is watched on GB News at the minute is Nigel anyway, pretty much, isn't it? He gets all the viewing figures for GB News. Not many of the other stuff they have get the kind of figures that Nige gets. Oh, I can see it, can't you? Nige, the boss of GB News. It sounds about right, doesn't it? Let's read on. In an attempt to shore up the BBC's impartiality credentials, the Director General is said to be keen to hire from all sides of the political spectrum. One insider said he was the token right-winger at the BBC. There's always been an argument that Davie's error in allowing him to leave could only be rectified by his return. So there's only one person with right-wing views that can do news on the BBC. They don't think of going anywhere else, getting some fresh blood in. No, they're going to go and get Andrew Neil, who was so spiteful he left to set up his own channel just to walk away and go back to the BBC. The whole thing doesn't make any sense. Wipe your face of him, BBC. He's old news. There must be other right-wing people out there you could get. Why not try and get Nigel yourself? He's getting great numbers on GB News. Why not have a Nigel Farage show on the BBC? Well, I don't think Nigel would do it, though, would he? I don't know. Money, innit? Money talks, doesn't it? Or money and fame talks, anyway. Andrew Neil launched GB News in June, with Neil saying it would not slavishly follow the existing news agenda, but quit with his fleeting tweet in September, so he could slavishly follow the existing news agenda back on the BBC, presumably. The 72-year-old broadcaster initially told viewers he was taking a break from the channel less than 2 weeks after going on air. He added the channel would deliver a huge range of voices that reflect the views and values of our United Kingdom. Yeah, I don't have anything against GB News. I haven't watched a lot of it. I only watch what they put on YouTube here. I don't watch it live or anything like that. I watch the odd bit of Nigel, but I'm getting a bit bored with that now as well. I think Nigel every day is a bit too much Nigel, isn't it? But it's hard to take it seriously when the guy that set it up is flip-flopping about. And I understand he's old and he might want to retire, but if that was the case, why set up your own news network anyway and tell everyone you're going to be the front man for it? So the whole thing is just flippy-floppy. And I don't like that. It could just be time is up now for GB News. It could just be that, you know. I don't know what's going to happen with it. It's interesting, isn't it? I wouldn't mind a little job on GB News. That'd be quite nice. I'd sit opposite Nigel and talk about the BBC. Ring me if you want GB News. I'll go on there. I don't cost a lot of money, so you'll be able to afford me. Trust me. What do you think about this? What do you think's going on with Andrew Neil? And if he did go back to the BBC, do you think I'm right that Nigel should take over GB News? I can see it. It just sounds about right, doesn't it? Something in my head makes that sound about right. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. We'll have a bit of a chat about it as always, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching.